What's the funniest way you've outsmarted a teacher? My history teacher, Mr. Rodriguez, had this weird obsession with catching kids on their phones during class. He'd prowl around like a hawk, just waiting for someone to check a text so he could confiscate their phone for the entire day. The guy literally kept a basket on his desk labeled phone jail and would dramatically drop confiscated phones in there while making this smug speech about digital addiction ruining our generation. Here's the thing though, Mr. Rodriguez was completely clueless about technology. The man still used an overhead projector and asked students to help him connect his laptop to the smartboard every single day. So when he caught me texting my mom about picking me up after school and snatched my phone, I had an idea. "Fine, you got me," I said, handing over my iPhone. What he didn't know was that I'd been carrying around my old broken phone from 2 years ago in my backpack, just in case. I watched him ceremoniously drop my decoy phone into phone jail while my actual phone stayed safely hidden in my bag. But here's where it gets good. I decided to mess with him. During lunch, I recruited 5 of my friends to help. We all had old phones lying around at home, cracked screens, dead batteries, the works. The next day, we each got caught using our phones at different times. By Thursday, Mr. Rodriguez had collected 12 phones from our class alone. He was so proud of himself, bragging to other teachers about his successful phone crackdown. "These kids think they're so smart," he told Mrs. Patterson loud enough for us to hear, "but I've got their precious devices locked up tight." Meanwhile, we were all still texting under our desks with our real phones. The plan reached its peak on Friday. I raised my hand during his lecture about the Civil War. "Mr. Rodriguez, I think there's something wrong with your phone jail." He looked confused. "What do you mean?" "Well, my phone's been buzzing in there all week. Shouldn't dead phones in jail be, quiet?" His face went pale. He walked over to the basket and started examining the phones more closely. That's when he realized every single phone in his collection had a cracked screen or looked ancient. "These are all broken," he whispered, more to himself than to us. Then, like we'd planned it, all 6 of us pulled out our real phones and started typing simultaneously. The clicking sounds filled the dead silent classroom. Mr. Rodriguez just stood there, holding a phone from 2015 with a completely shattered screen, while we all waved our actual working phones at him. "How did you," he started. "Maybe next time learn the difference between an iPhone 12 and an iPhone 6, Jessica called out, making the whole class crack up. The best part? He couldn't even get mad because technically we hadn't broken any rules. We'd willingly given him phones when asked, just not the phones he thought he was getting. From that day on, Mr. Rodriguez never tried to confiscate anyone's phone again. Every time he saw a student texting, he'd just sigh and keep teaching.